Am I back? Alright, it shows I'm live. You're back? Wonderful. Yes, my stream software had an encoding issue. It just suddenly stopped. Okay. We're back. There was a party here that was missed out on, apparently, because I thought I was streaming back, but oh well. It showed that I was back and that I was streaming, but there was no acknowledgement, really, so I just sort of refreshed it and got responses again. So I assume I'm back. Welcome. Yeah, I had to refresh the software. Alright, so I'm basically looking up surrogates here. Wow, back to 5 already. Oh my god, these silk striders lose their legs when they rot? They don't have good meat, so that's okay. Alright, well... How do I get surrogates? Alright. Those 5 minutes without your soothing vocal cords was true agony. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Melly. I tried to get back. Let's see. Oh man, what was that? Oh, someone has asthma and just got that tended. I would assume Galen has asthma? Alright. It's also useful if your pawn is really old. Alright. So what happened? Corpse obsession. More wells. Well, it seems she's gonna dig up a corpse and present it to us. Yeah, we do still have a couple graves laying around from before cremation. How dare they censor the cutest kobold? I know. Wait, cutest? I don't know about that. What's the range of this? Kinda small for artillery. I say small, but it would actually help us explore these ancient complexes with some support. Potentially with the swarm shell. You already agreed with me, too late. No! Alright, this is how the surrogates work in a nutshell. To install the VX chip, you need the corresponding research done, so no jumping ahead with a lucky purchase. Okay. A VX0 chip, or S-series Android. Basically an empty shell waiting for a pilot, not useful without someone with a VX1 chip or higher installed. Okay. An ex-prisoner joins. Nicholas! Wait. Whoa! Wait a second, so I converted the surrogate android here. I converted Nicholas through the remote connection they had to this surrogate android. So Nicholas just sort of converted and started their journey over here. That's really interesting. Whoa. I really like that, actually. You have a charisma implant. Well, congratulations. You also have a VX1 neural chip. And with that shooting skill, I think you might be the one. Oh, whoops. Oh, I can just down you instantly by enabling remote control mode. Boop. 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 Okay, I gotta stop that. Can you hack the cloud, though? Infinite robot power. There is servers dedicated to hacking. Hacking servers allows you to hack clients connected to a SkyMind network. He's the one. He'll curve the bullets. He's chosen. Activate the Matrix. Alright, so we need you to connect to SkyMind, I believe. Upload to Reiko. Oh, really? Upload mind from this android to another. Okay, perhaps you don't do that. How do I operate you? One moment, I'm still reading up on surrogates, because it's rather complex. I'm going to have this at 1x speed. We're going to build a copy here. Build copy. Boop. Just to make sure we have adequate seating for our new androids. Adequate charging, rather. Or X-series surrogates. Okay. The two big uses for this is dangerous tasks, such as losing a surrogate is no more traumatic to your pawns than losing a turret. Alright. For example, if you have a great builder and a great crafter, but can only afford one cybernetically enhanced tier 4, you could make it an S-series, install VX1 chips in both pawns, and they could do some sort of timeshare thing. Weird. Okay, so with a VX3 chip, one pawn can control multiple surrogates at once. Now that's interesting. With a version 2 VX chip, let's see. It has all the features of VX1, but can now swap minds or duplicate a mind if both pawns involved have VX2 or 3 chips. Alright. So if I connect you to SkyMind, right? And then where's Nicholas? Where did Nicholas go? You joined, right? Nicholas, there you are. Over here. Okay, I'm going to keep this unpaused, save it, and I have something to attend to, so please enjoy some RimWorld ASMR while everyone works on things. It'll just be a minute or two. Alright. Well, I'm back. Oof. What's scraping my mouse? Anyway. It seems it's our Morwells. The 57-year-old crocodilian. One moment. Something's stuck on my mouse pads and it's making it sound rough. Okay, there we go. Hi, back. Thank you. Hi, back. I'm Dad. Alright, a mad dromedary has... Well, a wild dromedary has gone mad. These are holding fire, so it shouldn't even make it to the colony. Let's actually watch the... Oh. 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 Its neck was shot off. Well. What killed it? That was the railgun. The charge railgun here. Which is honestly a carry of our security. This thing has done more damage than almost any of the others. Rocket turrets aside, but those need to reload every couple bursts. So yeah, and look at its range. As soon as they cleared this corner, they're well within range for a good shot. I would move them up here so that they could get around, but then I'd have to cover them, right? Because they're expensive to build. That's 5 advanced components, 80 uranium, 60 plasteel. Not really feeling replacing those. So it's back here. I know that limits its range of defense here, but it's very effective. Speaking of which, there are other turrets that we have here. An auto Tesla turret. It's just that some of these need a special component called a mechanoid component, because these are from the vanilla expanded factories, or mechanoid faction. But yeah, you can make these. I do want to build them out at some point. There's also an EMP cannon, which I should most certainly make. In fact, let's get on that. And then barriers for it, because barriers are actually effective for turrets now. I have that modded in. Apparently that's not a feature in vanilla RimWorld. So that's one I'm willing to invest in over there. Alright, Nicholas. We're going to work and see if we can connect you two somehow. Assisting mines... Wait. Assisting mines from Skycloud cores. What happened to you? Oh. Remote control mode enabled. Okay, we'll disable that. You have other things to do. And stop being high. Mark Zuckerberg, you are above everyone else, so you don't have to have a schedule. Vaseline is also down. What happened to you? Oh, you're just permanently downed right now. Alright, well, Vaseline, we may need to work on an implant for you at some point. By the way, Morox, how insensitive. Morox has been dug up. Assign colonists, Morox. Can you... Okay, Melly might need to do it. Melly, bury Morox once more. I don't even know who dug you up. I know someone had a corpse obsession. I forget who it was. Oh, it was Morwells. Morwells dug up Morox. How many colonists are we at right now? Counting the slave, we're at 19. Interesting. Floppy made a masterwork. A masterwork android pod, you say? I guess that has some extra rest effectiveness. Well, you're connected to SkyMinder, you should be. You're no longer assisting connected hosts. You're connected to SkyMinds now. Let's just make sure they're both connected. I don't understand surrogates, man. All the features of a VX1 chip. Alright, so I'll have to research this off stream. Potentially. Right? Unless I can just look it up here. We'll see what YouTube has to offer on how to work surrogates, because I really want to get this battle mech up and running. Okay, surrogate. There we go. Oh no, it's ads. Alright. We keep moving along. Drudiki, you should be able to wear a burqa now. Where did the burqa go? Sheep wool blouse. These should honestly be burned. We should only wear hyperweave and then armor. But someone must have the burqa. Is it completed? Oh, that's why it's not completed. Caked Dino, you are making an android. That's why. Alright, if you want to complete our next tier 3 android, you can. Go ahead. When all you gotta keep is strong. That Bionicles ad will live in my brain forever. Alright, yes. Make our next tier 3, please. Ah. I still don't know surrogates. Man, no one explains surrogates. Alright, so we have a shaman merchant. I don't see this stream going on too much longer. We may go to 6:30 Eastern. Around there. But yes, it's nice to be back in RimWorld. That break was very much needed. I'm actually glad I took it, because I can be here much more fresh. I wish I took the opportunity to think about how to use surrogates. But hopefully, don't step on these. Okay. Hopefully, by next stream, I should be able to operate surrogates just fine. Because now we have 2 potential surrogates. Though I really want Nicholas with their shooting skill and their expendability, really, to be free to control our mech permanently and have it just be a permanent guard for the base. These things have really high health. They have great damage resistance, 80% sharp resistance, 65% blunt. And they're wonderful to just have as a surrogate. No loss, really, except the resources, which at this point just take time for us if you lose it. We also already have its shotgun for it to weld. And, by the way, the weapons of this have decent range, 25. Really decent for a shotgun. We're making our next tier 3 android. Almost done. Speed up time a little. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Hello, Flint. How are you doing? Flint is the protector and relies mostly on his instincts. Their traits are that of a mad surgeon, which means they have a plus 20% surgery success chance because they have a twisted secret. They treat organ harvesting like a sick experiment and do not even blink at the idea. While harvesting one will make them happy, going too long without giving in to their compulsion will upset them. Oh boy. You have plus 20% surgery success chance, then plus 20% medical tint quality. You're also eccentric, so 100 plus 15% research speed. Well, Flint, you're more or less useless to us right now. However, we can certainly employ you for the possibility of working up these skills, this melee and shooting. Let's see, what else could I have you do? You could also clean. Generally be here. You will be excellent meat for the grinder whenever we need more firepower. Just more bullets shooting downrange at someone. So we have an ideology split. Oh, really? As with all big communities, certain traditions in your colony developed in a different way. Some people began to see the old ways as no longer valid in the times you're in. And they decided that the future requires their ideology to adapt. As such, folk writing has been found. The new meme is supremacist. Oh god. The following people decided to join the new ideology: Sappy, Swift, and Galen. With the schism come new challenges. You will now have to take care of 2 unique ideologies in your colony, until one of them dominates the other. Well, now we have 3. And I think we've added 3 new colonists in this stream. So now we're at 20. That's 20 colonists total if we count our slave, who is actually just about permanently downed. Almost. Because of their permanent brain injury. Now we can give them an implant for that. That's tissue printer? No. Now where would that be? Do we have that researched? We do not have it researched yet, so what were we researching currently? The VX2 neural chip? Go ahead and finish that. Go ahead. I love printing organs. It's a really exciting field, Melly, I know. Tragedy has struck. I just finished my salted caramel espresso. What a damn shame. Print me a new brain too. I don't know if you could print out the neural networks of a brain. I'm not totally sure about that one. Now, I'm sure you could probably print out blank gray matter to like attach to an existing brain and let it recreate some neural networks there, you know? I'm probably saying this totally wrong, but you might understand the context. Won't know until you try. True. But you can't just have a blank printed brain, right? You can probably add gray matter to an existing brain at some point. Like a graft of sorts. That makes sense, yes. I wouldn't be surprised to see brain grafts in the near future. Certainly help with strokes. As long as it's not too deep. Occurring too deep in the brain tissue, right? Okay. Help with tumors, too. Well, the recovery from bad tumors. Okay, so writing scribe is a role unfulfilled. Guests cannot claim beds. Hospitality. Seems we need to lower this maximum group size a little. Maximum group size of 9? Sure. Okay, so that takes care of this. Ritual opportunity soon. We have 2.5 days left for the Jubilee of Reading. We have a new altar desired. No beds allowed, no work facilities allowed. Alright. I don't think that's a work facility. That's folk writing, which requires that you have an erudite altar in your colony as long as expectations are high or higher. This requirement is only active if folk writing is your faction's primary ideologian, or there are 3 believers. Well, there's 4 right now, I think. No, 3. In order to dignify erudite altar, these room requirements must be met. A room area of 25 tiles, no beds, no work facilities. Okay. We can work on an erudite altar. Maybe a grand altar? Or a large? I wouldn't be surprised if we just, build a separate area here for them. Okay, and what's next? Oh, by the way, the biosculpture pod is up. Who needed that? It was Morwell, right? Yeah, it was. They're currently in a mental break. We'll work on that later. The writing scribe role is unfulfilled. Okay, let's look at this new ideologian. It's supremacist, slavery is honorable, and we're cultured. We like book reading and writing. Alright, execution is required. Whoa. That's kind of hard to do when we do so much damage to people as spacer tech, Alright, insect jelly is loved. Insect meat is abhorrent. So, basically around the same thing. You're just going to have extra upkeep on your rituals. And, oh my goodness, so many roles. There's a melee and shooting specialist, which can be pretty good. Speaking of which, a vaccine for Alzheimer's is being worked on. That's exciting. Ooh. Last I heard, it looked promising. That sounds awesome. I would love to see that. Isn't there the brain link or whatever Elon advertised recently? What's it called? Hyperlink? Something like that? Yeah, it's basically what the VX, sort of what the AI chip is. / VX chip. And or. We don't really know what that would lead to yet. Read a book. Enslave. Murder. Alright, so it seems y'all want a leader. Okay. So Swift, you are now with folk writing. You don't have great social. Who else is here? Galen? Galen, I think, would just be the brawler guy. How about we do a role change? The role changer would be Galen. Boop. And... no, I can't do that, can I? Darn. Who else is in it? Oh, we have a conversion. Reiko has now converted someone to hypercultured. Chimpanzee. Welcome. We can now work on taming you. There's a 10% chance that they will attack upon failed tame. That's okay. Mark, you look dripped out here. What do you have? Chitin flak helmet. You have regular t-shirts? We can't have that. Make more t-shirts out of hyperweave, please. We do have this trading group. Goodness, there's so much to take care of now. Why are my colonists so small up here? Alright. Sappy, that's the one. How are you with social? Alright. I instantly know that Sappy, once we finish this trade, we're gonna get Sappy over here for a role change to become the leader of the folk riding. We're just waiting on Reiko to come over and make a trade. Alright, and what do you have for us? Not much, really. We have things for you, though. How about energy drinks? How about yayo? Oh, we've already maxed out what you can buy from us. Well, that's a shame. We can do a psychic pacifier. Large risk of brain damage. Alright, I'll buy your plasteel. That sounds good. Then we make sure our trades are always positive with some alcohol trading. There we go. Wonderful. Nice bit of plasteel and silver. I thought I told you to stop. Oh, we're low on chem fuel, right. Yeah, understandable that we're low on chem fuel. We've been using it for power plants and to make hyperweave right now. Also synthylene for component production, so haven't really been outputting it to the pump. But yes, more and more hyperweave, please. It's essential at this point. Really trying to get someone to 200% sharp resistance, you know? Caked Dino, you're recharging your internal battery. How about you work on that burqa? I want Drudiki to have a nice one. Oh wait, where did it go? Are you done with the burqa? No, you're not. You're just working on the t-shirts. Alright, finish your burqa. There we go. Finish the t-shirt. Drudiki, you can pick up this hyperweave burqa. It has 52% sharp resistance on just about everything of your every part of your body. So that's a really nice buff for Drudiki since they can't really wear armor. How wonderful. Wow, 104% heat resistance, 94% sharp resistance. What did you just wear? Oh, another hyperweave casual t-shirt? Alright. Well, that takes care of a lot of our apparel issues. Really. Okay, now we're making a head bag, right. Head bag. Reiko's gonna enjoy that. Force wear this. Wonderful. Alright, and you're no longer experiencing the mood debuff from having the wrong apparel for the ideologian. Now we're going to work on a hood for Judiki. Even though you already have a broad wrap, I would like you to not have this -4 mood debuff. Then we make the pelt coat. Very nice. Oh. We're actually kind of low on hyperweave now. Hyperweave, let's go. Yes, this actually wasn't what I was expecting of this stream. Certainly not outfitting everyone with hyperweave, but then I was like, hey, we have so much power, we could just crank this thing up and have a lot of excess chem fuel. And then make a lot of hyperweave, because apparently it has up to 200% sharp resistance. So why not? Okay, Judiki, come wear this. Fulfill your religious requirements. Stop having this -4 mood. Boom! A happier Judiki. Congratulations, I'm happy for you. Now we're going to make a pelt coat out of synthamide. Which isn't as good as hyperweave as far as sharp resistance goes. It has higher heat resistance though. I think that can do okay against laser? Right? Like charge? Am I wrong? Anyway, it also does better against flames. Incendiary. Then we're gonna make hyperweave gloves, of course, because everyone should have their fingies protected. They're kind of important for this whole operation. How's our wealth? Oh, good lord. This stream kind of jumped our wealth from around here, you know, 528,000 to around 600,000. Oh, we've actually touched it. No UB left behind. By the way, the Am Brandy will be good in a good quality in 5.2 days. Nice to hear. Baked Dino, you're recharging your battery? Okay. Ah yes, and then you're mending the EVA helmet. Oh, that only costs 2 plasteel to make it 100% again? Whoa, that's cheap. Damn. No UB left behind, send me some, please. I want some peach brandy so bad. I have not had brandy. I should try it. Well, I guess we're just gonna have more and more hyperweave build up again. I should work on apparel standards. Like, I should assign them to take off apparel of a certain durability, so that we can work on mending them like Caked Dino just did. Especially with the hyperweave. Turn off my light. Enjoy some nice room world as the only light in the room. How lovely. This is all fermented. Oh, this is related to hyperculture, do you say? I'm not too sure about that. The erudite altar is requested. Perhaps we cancel this. It shouldn't be related to hyperculture. It should be related to folk writing. We'll have to work on that. Oh, wow. missing the writing image, missing erudite altar, and y'all are on the verge of breaking without all this. I don't like having a reader as a leader. Alright, Sappy. You should begin a role change. Ah, can't. You need your own temple. Well, isn't that a hassle? Perhaps we build a temple out here as a little outcrop? Or we build it in here? Oh well. We can work on that later. Just put that off for now. Because I'm working on outfitting everyone. Okay, so we've built Mark today. We've built Flint. Tier 4, Tier 3 respectively. We're still working on surrogates. We've gotten our SM7 saved from starvation. And we brought Nicholas here, which will be the one to control SM7, I have decided. Or I could bring the skills of Noise here, William, previously William. Level 19 in shooting. I could probably just have them be this controller for SM7 if it's not too difficult. It's just something for me to look into, because Surrogate is so convoluted. The wiki doesn't explain much, so I have to rely on some video at some point. I'm sure when I finally get it, it'll click. But that click hasn't happened yet. Oh, well, it seems oil is our main shortage right now. I mean, I do have this at 8 out of 8 power mode. We can reduce that. Let this build up a little. Yeah, there we go. That means this is going to drain pretty quick. We have 112 hyperweave left while we're trying to build, make more and more jeans and gloves. So, goodness, I'm so glad I got this fractal enhancement stacked up. We have 6 more jeans to make, 5 more gloves to make. But everyone is slowly getting new hyperweave clothing underneath their armor. So that's actually a big buff for our resistances here. In fact, the hyperweave clothing is getting grabbed up as fast as we make it. Everyone knows it's good. A mad dromedary? I'd like to see you try. Oh, you won't even bother pathing around here. Oh! Alright, seems you are gonna bother. Well, that's 2 traps. I don't think you make it through a third. Well, that railgun certainly destroyed your body. It did 60 damage to your body out of 64 hit points. Nice. I'd say we have one of the best choke points I've ever made. Probably because this is the highest tech mods I've ever had, so these are new to me. Oh, by the way, the EMP cannon's ready. That'll be wonderful whenever we have an android raid or a mechanoid raid. Okay, you're drilling plasteel. How are we on uranium? We are out of uranium. You should be focused on that. I want Todd to work on it, not Drudiki. In fact, remove that uranium. Make it Todd. Just make sure Drudiki doesn't try to get in there. And prioritize it over plasteel. There we go. Get a nice extra storage of uranium. How is our plasteel? Only 42. Ooh. Well, Todd, how much did that mine? 48? Ooh, 48 per mining run. Well, we can build up that storage really quickly. How's this going? VX2 neural chip is doing well. Small Biscuit seems to keep going with their 20 intellectual skill. We have 2 people working on advanced components at all times. Almost at all times. We still need these jeans, though. And the gloves. Speaking of which, someone had a metallic wool skirt and didn't like it. Who was it? I don't know if they're even still wearing it. But it seems the jeans are starting to get picked up as well. Here. You don't like that, so come wear some hyperweave jeans. Because the metallic wool skirts, they give nice resistance, but they have a -4 mood debuff. Anyone else with a metallic skirt? Nope. Ah, wonderful. I really hope to be able to sell this pigskin, though. Oh, seems Nicholas went to crafting level 9. Oh wow, you're... Okay, you're going to be pretty wonderful to have, aren't you? Now you are low on global work speed and such. What do I have you set to? 3 in crafting? Okay. How's Tanky doing? Still no scars, which is pretty wonderful. Todd, you should be cleaning this up. Honestly. Where are the animals? Here? Okay, I think we do keep them out of this area now, because that's a lot of animal filth buildup. Yeah, get out of here. Stop tracking mud all around. So much beer. Oh yes, and we have the large tailoring table. Why didn't I just... Aw, man. I totally could have just had them work on this out here. Oh well. We have it for the next time we need to make a bunch of clothes, right? Still 3 jeans and 2 gloves. What's the work speed of this? 70%? And what about this? 135%. Okay. We're gonna basically decommission this tailor bench once this is done. Alright. Goodness. So, I guess in the next one, we'll have to work on a temple, a separate temple for the new Ideologian. We've made 2 colonists. We'll work on getting surrogates up and running. Let's see, what else? Maybe some other bombing runs, because we did just recently get a new destroyer coming in. Now, the frigates we don't have to worry too much about. They only slightly increase mechanoid presence, but the destroyers increase mechanoid presence a medium amount. So we'll be focusing a couple destroyers down. Perhaps we work on a couple bombing runs. Who knows? We'll see what the next stream brings. There's no guarantee because there's so many directions to go at once. But yes, tomorrow I would definitely like to get surrogates under control and finally figure them out, because that's been bugging me for a long time. Alright. We did get some progress done here, though. We strengthened our defenses, moved things forward. There we go. Moved some defenses forward. We dealt with a couple raids. Oh my god, corpse bile. That's disgusting. What else did we do? We captured and are working on taming some wild people. We'll be working on an AI chip to restore Vasselin's brain function soon enough. We'll work on... We have 2 surrogates waiting for hosts. So that's something to do. We have a temple to build. I'm not sure about building more androids. But yes, we could definitely work on their skills. Man, there's just not much left to do, is there? We did upgrade Swift. Swift now has crazy vision and manipulation, which will definitely aid her with surgeries in the future. Speaking of which, do we have another... Let's see, there are a few things we have. Advanced bionic leg, advanced bionic spine. We have the golden eye. I say that like it's a Bond movie, but we have a golden eye. Okay, what could I do here? Who gets an advanced bionic leg? You have asthma. If anything, I need to print a lung for you. Your left foot and right leg have gunshots and are aching. Morwell. Let's see. Sappy, your right eye and right ear are destroyed. So, Sappy, we'll work on a basic bionic eye for you. Drudiki, you have a bite scar on your left leg. Perhaps you're the one who receives the bionic leg. However, Solaka would certainly appreciate it. Perhaps we give an advanced bionic leg to Melly. You know? You know? Sure. Melly being our crazy cybernetic. How about you? Receive. Will I keep my hooves? Yes, you will. Sure, it'll be like a bionic hoof leg. Yay, yep. How about you sit here to finish off the stream? How about we get Melly this nice new upgrade. I want Glitter World medicine for this. And operate on Melly, please. I'm so excited to get these androids, these surrogates working. I will put the research into it. Not in-game, but myself. I have a brain to expand, you see, on the subject matter of surrogates. Mark Zuckerberg is getting high. I don't want you to get high. Thank you for reminding me, though. We change this one's schedule. Let's see, actually everyone gets recreation. That's right. And assignment. No drugs. Mark, no drugs. Flint, no drugs. There we go. Seems Zuck already got the smoke out of that joint though, so little high. Then we have the humanoids. They can smoke just fine. We're finishing the stream by also finishing the VX2 neural chip, which will be very useful. I think that's what I would need to control these two. I think VX2 allows you to control several androids at surrogates at once. All right, Melly. Seems that leveled Swift up to 16 medical skill. And now you're going to have an advanced bionic leg. Congratulations, Melly. You're going to be even faster. But more importantly, I think you have higher hit points on your new body part. Which is always important, you know. That means that if they hit this advanced bionic leg, you don't bleed. I don't believe you bleed. Which is very important since you are... remember they kept targeting your legs? Your legs now... your right leg will now not bleed, and it'll have higher hit points. Harder to disable. So, that's a big thing about upgrading you and making you a cybernetic. Elephant 15 is pregnant. Wow, we're really building up our force of elephants again. How many elephants now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, our store of elephants here, our elephant army is returning to its former glory over time. I cannot die if I do not bleed. Yeah, we're just gonna keep upgrading you until the only thing left that's original is... I don't know what could be left. I'm not totally sure about that, but look at this. You are still woozy from the anesthetic. You have a maximum consciousness of 70% and you're still at 105% manipulation, 122% moving. Look at you. You are also our most valuable colonist, I think. Even when you're sedated, you're at almost 12,000 worth. Now, what about Mark Zuckerberg? 2,000. And Todd? 9,000. Yeah, so I think Melly is the most expensive just because of how much tech has gone into her. That's not how that works. Oh, by the way, a caravan who's a combat supplier is approaching. Well, the game keeps finding ways to keep me here. Melly's taking a smoke. Oh, really? We have a Manhunter pack? A Manhunter pack of 8 lions to finish this off, I guess. I don't know if they even make it through the spikes, but... Oh yeah, you need weapons. You... Take a heavy SMG. You, Mark Zuckerberg, take a battle rifle. And Flint, take a grenade launcher. Oh yeah, by the way, Fimsy, we decided that Mark Zuckerberg is so uncanny that we decided that Mark Zuckerberg would be has rejected humanity and is an android. So we just built Mark Zuckerberg. He is ours. Mark Zuckerberg, the tier 4 android, who has superior learning skills and manipulation skills from humans. Superhuman, rather. Alright. That's too kind of the real Mark. Yes, I know, but we have built Mark Zuckerberg. Turns out we are the aliens who built Mark Zuckerberg and beamed him down to Earth later in the timeline. I swear. I swear it. And that's why he looks so uncanny. Alright, they're stepping on the traps. They're gonna come around the corner to a charge railgun that misses. Alright. None of them will cross the river. Good job, everyone. And they can join this corpse pile here. Okay. So we have Melly here with an upgrade. We upgraded Swift as well. I think perhaps Floppy should have an advanced bionic spine. But let's see. I did just save, right? Just gonna triple check that. And quit to the main menu. Cut it off there. So that was about a 3... Is that more like a... Yeah, it's a 3.5 hour stream. I started at 3. It's now 6:30 p.m. Eastern. So I am going to cut it off. Thank you so much for joining. Goodness, I had two new followers today. And I'm excited to see them more. I'm really thankful that y'all have stayed and hung out with me, even through some technical issues. Thank you, I had a blast. I had a blast with you too, Melly, and you, Fimsy. Thank you for lurking, moderating. I always feel safe. Let's see. Cyber, thank you for dropping by and chilling with us. Panda, if you watched the VOD, I hope you enjoyed. I can't wait to see you more. And Floppy, thank you so much for dropping by and chilling with us. I hope, thank you for some tips and pointers. I will be working on getting you, Floppy Dolphin, some upgrades to your colonist. Because I know I have been giving it all to Melly, but Melly's up there in the front if we need her, so I want her to bleed less, you know? Because we've lost Melly more than enough times, right, to know that she definitely needs upgrades to reduce the chance of loss. So that's why she's been prioritized with all the cybernetic and bionic stuff. We'll be getting you, however, some upgrades. Getting some bombing runs. We've built enough tier 4s for now. Let's see. Perhaps we work on the surrogates tomorrow and work on a new temple for the new ideologian. Alright, and with that, I hope you all have a wonderful day. And stay hydrated. Please eat well. Speaking of being hydrated, I'm gonna grab a Pepsi. Alright. Night-night, sleep well.